Hey. Wrong way. What's up, guys? We got a whole bunch of snow here. I don't know about you guys. We probably got 10 inches or more. Yeah. Hey, come on, buddy. Let's go. Come on. Come on. Now. Oh, you're going potty? Come on. Knucklehead. Hey, come on. Let's go to the shed. Yeah, it just snowed and snowed and snowed, and then when it stopped snowing, it started snowing again. So I've been digging out. I shoveled a couple neighbors' houses today, and I shoveled mine yesterday. Then I actually had to shovel, if you see, trenches all through the yard for the dog so that he can actually go out and go to the bathroom without the snow being all up inside of his ass. Alright, it's not too cold in here. Here, bud. Hey. Hey. Good boy. So how is everybody? How you guys doing? Did I see Dan? Yes, I did. Man, are those live oaks the ones that covered in more? Those are cool. Oh, you don't have any snow, huh? Man, you're lucky. It has, it's just been ridiculous. I'm not a big snow fan anyway, so I've spent the past few days digging out my place, digging out so my mail can be delivered, all that kind of stuff. What's up, Dan? What's everybody doing? Apparently on the last live feed, it did not load. I don't really know why it didn't. It said it was processing for 2 days straight, and then on the third day, I guess it just crashed. And then I uploaded that last video, and I don't know if that just booted it off finally or what really happened, but yeah, it crashed. So that was kind of a reference for a couple people, and so we're kind of going to go over that stuff again and some new stuff. And then whatever you guys really want to talk about, I don't really care. Kathy Kennedy, it's bad in Arkansas's bad. Sold every stick of wood I had. I still have plenty. I have a bunch stored away, but I don't ever tell anybody I'm selling firewood, so I don't really. I just kind of stock it. If I get some calls, I do, but it has been to where you can't get out anywhere. The roads have been horrible, and it's been chaotic. You can barely get out of the house and stuff. So yeah, I really haven't even came out here to the shed and done anything. I actually needed to sharpen my saws because the day I did that live feed with you guys, I left and I went to my dad's place, and as I'm there, I'm getting ready to leave. He says, "Yeah, you know, yada yada and yada yada are coming over, and they're gonna take down that big dead ash tree on the corner of the house." And I was like, "What?" He says, "Yeah, they're gonna take it down for the firewood. They needed some firewood." And so I asked him, I was like, "Are you serious right now? You are not gonna let somebody that doesn't run chainsaws come in and take a tree down on your house?" And I was like, "I can't leave and let that happen." And it would have bugged me so bad when I left. So before I left, the guys showed up, and they walked up, and you could see them standing outside just looking at it like, oh my God. Their sister actually got them the job and the wood or whatever, so she had agreed to it. I don't think they had really seen it, so you could tell that they were freaking and kind of worried. So I walked out. I was like, "Hey, don't worry about it. I'll take it down before I leave, and you guys can chop it up and do your thing." And so yeah, I went ahead and did that. And in the process of doing it in the middle of the tree, there must have been a rod that was there at one point, and it was holding the tree up or something. It grew around it. It just wrecked a brand new 362 chain, and yeah, that is what it is. But other than that, I really haven't done much. I just couldn't leave my old man's house and worry about that. I mean, if he really needed it done, I wish he just would have said something. But yeah, other than that, I've just been going around shoveling my neighbors' driveways. I have a few elderly neighbors, so um, they would probably do it themselves or have to pay somebody. But I've had plenty of time, so been doing that. Playing with my little buddy. He takes a lot of time, and editing videos. But that's about all I've done. So this year I'm not trashing, and I'm keeping everything I drop. Yeah, yeah. I mean it comes in handy in the long run, man. I mean, it gives you another avenue for sales or to make money, especially in your downtime and in these cold times where it's real rough. So that extra few bucks for a rank of wood here and there is can definitely come in handy and keep the lights on. So that's one changed last year. Yeah, I tell you what, I doubt I bought 10 chains last year. I probably didn't buy 10. I will use a chain till there's nothing left. I'll sharpen it and sharpen it and sharpen it and sharpen it. And I'm pretty careful with my stuff. So, Michigan Mister, what's up, man? Hey, on the last video, I appreciate anybody who stands up for me, maybe in the comments. Michigan, I could tell that you kind of were there. No need to though. Sometimes I may put a video out and the emotion that I'm looking to invoke may be to make people mad at me. That's not usually what I want ever. But there are those occasions where I know that I'm going to get that reaction when I put the content out, or I know that I'm going to get the negative feedback from the know-it-alls. Um, I've done this for too long. I do this stuff for fun. I don't do it for anything else. But, you know, I just it doesn't bother me. It used to really bother me originally when I first started the channel when somebody would get negative or start dogging on me. But I realize you can't put really too much emphasis in anyone's opinion until they get to know you and then they start to learn some backstory. Because with a YouTube video, you only know what the person editing the video wants you to know. So I appreciate that always. But yeah, I kind of looks like I may have aggravated a few people and brought back those bad groundy memories from the climbers that have worked groundies at one point and had that dickhead climber. And they hate him and they have bad dreams about him, about how he yelled at them and hurt their feelings. And that's what apparently I did. I'm okay with that though. So it is what it is. So let's go back over a few things like we did in that last live feed, and maybe I can do it a little quicker, a little better. What's up? Oh, Greg, what's up, man? Your crew flex on your work. Staying tight is the only way to get better. Yeah, Dan. I think my guy knows me really good. We're like brothers. We've been. I've known him my entire life. He's the same guy that's destroyed thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars in equipment, and he still keeps his job. He's the same guy that's screwed me over multiple times, quit me without telling me, just a lot of things. But you take care of someone like that almost like family, and you give them another chance, and you just try to do what you can. So there's a long backstory with me and Dave. Dave knows that I demand perfection in my work. So when we don't have that, I get aggravated pretty quick. And Dave knows how to take me. I'm a stress case. I may seem pretty calm, but I'm the type of guy that'll fixate on the little things. I let small things bug me, and I will stay in my own head and get in my own head for no reason. That's just me. But yeah, other than that, I just didn't want. I don't want anybody to think like Dave's being like totally mistreated, screwed. Dave wouldn't work if it was that bad. So those that are worried about that, if they need me to ever just throw the camera on Dave and let him explain, Dave will tell you he's never paid a penny for anything that he's destroyed. He gets paid very well and taken care of, and if he doesn't say that, he's a liar. He would say that. But yeah, I'm the type of guy that maybe I'll be aggravated, but by the time I get down and I move on to the next branch or whatever it may be, I'm over things as quick as I get on them when I'm working. I've learned to do that. I should probably maybe learn to do that a little better in my everyday life, but I'm not that great at it. But just got done moving snow piles. Yeah, man, I've been all day. My back is kind of messed up because of the fall. I'm still dealing with like crazy back pains if I go shovel snow. I've never had that issue before, and now it's pretty rough, but I can deal with it. Coddled. Yes. Yeah, yeah. I mean, there's a good dude in Dave. I like Dave, and I try to take care of people that I feel like have my best interest at heart. And most of the time, I think he does. I think his life, he gets himself all worked up, and he gets in his own head. And a lot of times, he's not clear headed when we're on the actual job site. He's more worried about his phone, his other issues, stuff like that. So, Chris, what's up, man? It's good to be able to move on for sure, man. Yeah, that's something I've been able to do, especially with work. I wish I could do it in my normal everyday life. And I'm the type of person that can like stew on something, and I could make something up in my head that someone's wronging me because of being a nice guy that always looking to help somebody. It's really easy to have someone take advantage of you, and I've had that happen a lot of times, whether it be work or just life in general. So because of that, I feel like I kind of keep one eye open, and I'm worried about. I feel like everyone has the potential to screw you over nowadays, and not everyone. I get a good feeling from some people. I've been snowballing 2-3 hours. We got over. Oh yeah, it's a little much here, man. We got a little bit. It's poor dog. He goes out there. I'd say we have 10 inches maybe. DQMC, what is up, man? I see your super chat. Hang on, let me. Oh, Mike Bites here. What's up, man? Just like kid, you gotta smack them in the mouth. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Dave definitely knows how to take me. He's been around me for so long. He knows that I may get aggravated while I'm up there, but then I'll. And if I feel like I was rude or I went overboard or it was unwarranted, Dave knows that he'll get an apology at some point, whether it's on the way home or I'm not perfect, but I will admit fault when it's there. Granted, I can't say I'm perfect in that way either. That I don't sometimes think that I'm right when I'm wrong. That's just I think it's everybody. Friend or no, sometimes the liabilities are too. Yeah, especially enforcer. Yes, yes, it is. That's where I get really mad with him, and I should. That's where people are seeing a long-term relationship where I have trust in someone, and I know that they can do something, and they don't do it, and it's not because they can't do it. It's because they don't care to do it at that point. So that's where the anger comes from for those that kind of want to know or care. Dude, thank you for the super chat. DQMC07. Guys, we're going to do a series where I'm going to review other people's YouTube videos from their channel. If I end up choosing you, I may even let you choose what video I review. We can pick like your favorite video or something. This is going to give some attention to some other channels and maybe help grow some other channels. So maybe we'll look at what they do, how many videos they have, how long they've been doing it, stuff like that. And then we'll review one of their videos. If you guys end up liking those, we may go to move that to a live video thing to where you guys can interact with it too. I like doing tree work in the snow, brother. I don't really like it, Chris. I don't. I think you would really benefit from helmet community. Yeah, I do too. I do. I do, Scott. 100%, man. It's probably the one thing that I've dragged my feet on the worst in the past year. So it's just making the jump, man. I need to. Hey, stop, dude. Stop. Jesus, this guy's tearing my carpet up. You want to go outside? You want to go outside? Go. You're going to get cold. You want to come in? Jesus Christ, this guy. He don't want to stay outside. He's crazy. But yeah, we definitely want to do that with the channels. I got this new tripod. It's pretty neat. It's called a self shot, and it's got this neat little light on it too, so that's pretty cool. Who's talking about bike helmet? Yeah, I'm gonna check them out. I have a bike shop down the road, so not a whole lot, buddy. How are you, DQ? Yes, I freaking hate cottonwoods in the summer. Yeah, that's our cottonwoods are very stinky. Philip Wells, how are you, man? Good evening, everyone. Scoot so true. What's up, Scoot? Philip, welcome, bro. What? Yes, that's what I use. $100 for 2 comms. Interesting. Scoot, I got one. Need another one. Scoot got mad skills. Worth every penny, especially around the traffic. Yeah, I would imagine the traffic. You know, it's just something that I should have done a long time ago. I feel silly that I haven't, and every time that we run into a job like that. Also, another thing, I have footage from years backed up, guys. So if you see a video, it doesn't mean that that video just happened. I have footage backed up for years. I have probably 50 or more videos that I probably make. So the timeline on a lot of this stuff is all over the place. But yeah, so it doesn't mean that it just happened if I put it out. If you ever want to know, you can always ask. But Comms totally changed the game for Junior and I. I imagine they probably did. That interaction between channels would be awesome. Okay, cool. What's up, Triple? Oh, how you doing, Jason? Cottonwood equal dog. Yeah, 100%. It smells like shit. I hate it. Thanks, Stillborn, for popping on my channel, bud. Means a lot. Oh, no problem, man. Steven, yeah, I just realized that was you. Yeah, guys, I do my best to try to check everybody out. I am subscribed to so many channels that it is insane. So I try to watch. Hey, stop tearing my carpet up. I try to keep up with everybody's videos, but sometimes it's really hard. Is that Proto's helmet messing you up, Mike? When you rock and rolled it with the cascade? Yeah. I love the Proto. I have talked about this already, but I have a fat head, and that makes me feel like it actually protects my big fat head. I wish I had footage from the early years. Yeah, I have a lot of it. I have a stack of SD cards that's about like this, and we're talking like 32 and 64 gigabyte SD cards. So there's probably close to $1,000 worth of SD cards that are in there. Well, maybe not that much, but close. I would say very close. I do videos so randomly. Yep. Oh, come on. I always bump the screen and it doesn't even keep up all that. Yeah, I know. Me too, Scoot. Me too. Do you delegate a lead groundsman? I always have. No. Well, no, actually, I haven't, to tell you the truth. There would be a lead guy, and then if I brought in the second guy, that guy that was there before would always be the guy. I just go on who had the experience. So when Dave came back, actually Jake was the lead guy. It took a few weeks of working there before Jake basically just stepped back and didn't want. I think he realized Dave had the experience over him, but he then just like gave up. And that may be the reason Jake's not around no more. I really don't know. Um, he was a good worker until he just decided he didn't want to do it no more or something. I don't really know. They're great too, Scoot. Money's better as a lead. Yeah. Thanks, Nick. Yeah, Mike. I explained this in one of the comments, but my guys actually we run off of a 10%, a 10% of the job, 10% of the job for each one. If it's one guy, you can make 20%. I used to make less. I used to make 10% as a climber with all my own gear and my own ride. The highest I ever made as a climber was 20%, and that was with, my own gear, my own ride, and all that. So I feel like it's a pretty generous amount for groundwork. So that's just how I do it. My lead ground down gets half. I would mine takes it all. So you're doing better than me, Chris. Competition does very good things. Yes, yeah, for some Michigan. I really think that may be what scared Jake off. Um, I think it was just too much. He didn't seem like he's much on people, but the interaction of having Dave there and a little bit of competition, it seemed like that may have been what kind of ran him off. So maybe not for everybody, but I feel like most men thrive to compete. So maybe not in everything, but in most things, and some of us in everything. So. Oh yeah, Steven, I just seen you again. Yeah, I seen your video, dude. You seem like a good, happy, joyful dude that just loves what you do. So I would say keep doing that and keep putting your content out. And the people you meet on YouTube, it can be wild. It can get you through some times in life that you probably wouldn't have guessed. Um, I think I don't know how I would have made it through my fall without everybody and how everybody helped me. Um, yeah, I probably haven't said it to most of you, and uh, not the best at expressing appreciation anyway. But yeah, a lot of you guys helped me tremendously through my recovery process, and some of you even tried to financially help me, which was just awe inspiring to me. Like I didn't even know what to say. It literally blew my mind. No, that's mine. Dude, play with something else. I think the wanting to learn to do attitude is what's up. Yeah, I don't mind competition. People give up easy when they can't hang. Yeah. Certain people it'll just easier to give up. So I'm glad to see you up and working, dude. I'm glad to be up and working, man. Feel lucky as hell. So that's just I'm lucky, very very lucky. All right. No, I talked about we were gonna do. Dude, did you just take my gloves? God dang it! This guy's nuts. I swear. Oh, now he's got me messing everything up. Yep. Try that again. Those are brand new gloves. Ugh, I just gave you a pair of gloves. Hey, what do you got? It's got a hitch cord. I gave you these gloves. And you can have these gloves. And you can have these gloves. Leave these gloves alone. And my ropes. This guy is nuts. He's lost his damn mind. He just does whatever he wants. Thinks he runs the place. He kind of does. I was just going to let him do whatever he wants. He's pretty cool. He's going to be hanging out with me when I do work from now on. Okay. First one that answers is the one I'm going with. what do we do? Do we want to talk about the Bollard, or do we want to do the GoPro stuff? Go ahead, it was a fun ride. Yeah, I don't know about all that fun. Probably made you motion sick. Yeah, he's trying to. He's trying to, I swear. He's funny. I'll go give an estimate, and he'll go piss on their tree and he has to. I don't know what his deal is. If you pick his bed up and move it, he's got to go lay on it. Some of the people I met completely changed my life. Great friends, good, solid people, and very. That's awesome, man. It can be, it can just be, it can be really cool. So, I didn't think YouTube would be what it is. I didn't think YouTube could do for me the things that it's done for me. So, I know it sounds really weird. It sounds really weird, but if they took it away today, I would feel almost lost. So, I don't know how I would talk to any of you. I only know some of you from this platform, so I would be bummed. What failed? What failed was this. So the way I used to have this hooked up, you see the bollard here. It used to mount down here at the bottom. There was 2 holes, and it would set into there, and the winch set off the side here. So as we got to torquing on this, it actually, and you can see a little bit there still, this piece here started to fold up. So could have put a ratchet strap on it, but it's really weak here. When I ended up cutting this part, I had to cut this so that the hand crank could go around and we could get the rope and stuff. So it was almost a must to cut this, but in the process of cutting it, the structural integrity was gone of that spot there. So it just folded real easy. So what I ended up doing, and I guess we're going to go to this first. So if somebody said GoPro, I apologize. Who do we got? Dan Kotos. What's up, buddy? Well, good to see you. Just got home. Freaking cold here in Connecticut. Dang, I bet it is, man. I bet it is. Good to see you, buddy. People really seem to like my boarded home light. I'm gonna have to check that out, Steven. I haven't got a chance to see it yet. Yeah, let's do this. So last time I feel like the lighting wasn't the best on it. Dude, leave my helmet alone now. Hey, look out. Look out. Ah. Here. Get your glove. Go get it. So, let me move this chair. I made this table, and it's getting ready to fall apart because it's got way too much weight on it right now. So, what we have. Captain Hook tree climber. Oh, what's up, buddy? So, what we have is this. Is it gonna spin? The boards are gonna want to come off. Crap. So, can you see this clearly? Let me see here. Yes, sort of, kinda. See if I can get it here. A little bit. Let's see. I don't miss the snow and stuff. I wouldn't either. I've only been making videos for about 6 months, but I have received so much positive feedback from everyone. That's awesome, Jason. I'll have to check some of your stuff out, man. I will definitely get around to it. I just busy. So it's kind of stupid to say, but nice tool one. All right, ready? Did you say Liggett's here? Oh, yes, he is, didn't you? Keep going. Alright. So, what are you biting me for? Stop, dude. This thing sits up like this. There is, right here, you see, this is the actual bollard, which is made by Greg Brown. It's amazing. Such a good piece of equipment. It if I was to show how it hooks up, it's just, you know, if we pretend like his strap was it, rope comes down, goes into these little hooks here, goes back in here, hooks up, that keeps it whatever side you're on, you know, is what hook you go on, then back behind that first ring underneath there, and then around. Hang on, I'll let you out. Go. Right on. The dude's got it figured out. He knew exactly what to do to get in there. So, I'm trying to get down on you guys' level here. And try to keep up with the comments as best as I can, too. Okay. Yes, they are awesome, Dan. We got a hell of a community. So, Greg's Bollard. Then it went into this little piece here is a square piece of tubing that I have. I'll show you a piece of it. I have a chunk right here. And it was about this size of a chunk that I actually took and made that piece with. So the bollard would be here, and this piece would mount up back behind it like that. So that's how this one is. Then on the front of it goes the actual winch piece, which is here. And then your handle is out on the outside here. I'll try to see if I can do this. So there is the setup. Just 2 screws or bolts, I mean, that actually click in. See if I can get that in there. Yeah. One on each side. There. And there. And then there's a piece of bar here of angle iron. And that piece of angle iron should keep this thing from flexing. If you look, it's welded there, but there's actually a bit of space right up here to allow a little bit of flex. But then on the front of it, right here, goes your regular, there's 2 more nuts and bolts here and there. And that mounts the front plate, winch plate, and then the winch. So when you're all done with it and it's all set up, this whole system, this whole thing comes off. When you take these 2 bolts out, this whole thing comes off, and then you're just a regular bollard. Pretty easy setup. I actually have a little bit of a groove made in over on this side. Let's see if we can unlock that. Which I may end up taking more and going into where that hole's at there, but there's that little groove there that kind of helps keep. Am I even getting that? Yeah, okay. That little groove there helps hold the rope into place, because see, I can't do that with that in my hand. Sorry if it's all shaky, guys. So set up just straight up, hooks in, and pretty quick. So the only issue that I worry about with the system actually is the same issue, which is it flexing and bending backwards again. This is long and narrow, and it looks like there's a potential to end up with it flexing and folding back. So to keep that from happening, I've been kind of staring at it, stewing on it, and I think it could be as simple as a little ratchet strap. Let's see. I haven't tried this, but I looked at this the other day, and I thought, man, that seems easy enough as a fix that shouldn't be a problem. So my thoughts on it were that up there. Where's that rope? Put that there. Then take ratchet strap, hook onto that, and hook onto the other end. This is the first time I've tried this, so if this doesn't work, and you gotta pretend like it did. Like I said, I haven't tried it. So potentially I'll just take that, snug it up, and then I should be able to almost tell if it will work by how it feels here. So that should, it's got a big cushion there to set right where them bolts were. I think I could feel that thing click in. So now it actually has another strap. I'm not allowing it to go up. So this strap here could be the ticket. Maybe something a little smaller, not so bulky, but that's just a good pad to like stop it rubbing anything. So I would rather it rub against this anyway. I don't know if you can really see that all that close, but yeah, that strap just goes around there. And then everything is still, if you see your ropes would run down, everything would still be totally out of the way. And you should be able to run your ropes, wrap your ropes with no problem. Because, you know, when you're not using this thing, I just throw the rope like over this handle and it would be, you know, out of the way. Let's see. You just take it and throw it over as you're working, and then you're totally hooked up and ready to go. So that's what I came up with. It's nothing special, like I said. It 2 bolts and it'll come out and the whole system comes off, and then you just have a simple single bollard then. So yeah, that's what I came up with. That is my bollard. Any questions on it? Sorry if we've said anything and I haven't seen it. Apparently my thumb stopped the scrolling of the comments, so I've used that. Steve, you need to port one of dude, I have a 200T that I need to have done. I have like a couple, I think there's an 030, I don't even know. There's a couple old saws up there that I need to maybe have somebody look at. I have one of my 200s that I would like to have totally rebuilt. So we'll have to get in touch and maybe see what we can do to get that done. I'm gonna have to make the attachment for my bollard. Yeah, it's a pretty simple setup. Chris, the only real troubles that I had with the system is to get the winch to set up and the handle not to be smacking the bollard. So the only other way I could think would be to have the handle out here. So if you was to mount something to the side, or you could simply take your maze dam rope puller and anchor it to the base of the tree below the bollard, anchor it with a short rope on it, and just pull the rope out and use it. You know, just put it below it and anchor it. Same thing with 5-to-1 or any sort of a winch. So, yeah, we did. We ended up taking a ratchet strap and putting it on that one-piece angle iron. It just felt really weak, and it actually made this system. It was this much longer. So another 8 inches, 10 inches longer than this one. This one is, it would have been like, you can't even see it in the camera. The whole thing ended up being like over 2 foot long. So when you put it at the base of a tree, where the tree flares out is usually right above it's where you're putting your bollard. So we would run into troubles with it being cockeyed or having negative space back behind it. So the system we didn't want to be too long. Needed a more compact, shorter system. Whether it be wide, needed to be shorter so that the root flare wouldn't affect the connection point all the time like it was before. Seems like it would work better if the winch was directly below the bollard. It is. It basically, I mean, the way this is set up, it's where my rope comes up is right behind this. So it's you know, you can't get it right below the bollard, because then when you go to turn the hand crank, you're whacking your knuckles into that, or you end up with a 3-foot system. Looks cool. Well done, man. Look at the PM where you. I would definitely like to give that a try. Yeah, we're gonna give it a whirl here soon. Oh, it's Bridge Burner here. Oh yeah, okay, right on. I see you now. How you doing, bud? So old school. We used to use chipper braces. Dang. That looks good to me. That's a great. Oh, thanks, Dan. Yeah, actually, I mean, to tell you the truth, I kind of stole the idea from Greg, which is the same guy that built me the Bollard and built me my rope wrench and gave me my axe and done everything for me. If it wasn't for him, my channel wouldn't be half as cool as it is. So, wanted to make a quarter wrap or Bollard for a while. Now it seems everyone has one. Yeah, I tell you what, you can make a pretty simple bollard by taking an aluminum rim and putting it at the base of a tree. Um, take a ratchet strap from the inside of the rim on both sides, ratchet strap around the tree, run your rope around the outer ring of the rim, and the rim's wide enough that you can get your wraps without them touching. It makes an amazing bollard. So I've also used a big ratchet strap as a tree jack to jack a tree over. It can be used as, you know, especially those oversized ratchet straps. I've used them as a tree jack before. So you just gotta know what your tool is capable of and don't limit it to the one job you bought it for. That's how I approach everything in tree care. So let's get a hold of me, man, on the 40. Right on. Meta Spencer made a few cool ones too. What made a few cool what? Bridge burner. Hello, Chris. Oh, did Chris leave? Damn, if I missed his comment. Damn, I guess I did. Sorry, Chris. Hey, see you later, buddy. I appreciate you swinging in. Sorry I missed you staying by. Shoot. Greg is awesome. Yes. I'll take you. Oh, you climb safe. God bless. You too, Jason. Stay safe, buddy. Hey, you know it's true, Greg. Whereabouts are you in the thumb area? Are you asking? Oh no, okay. You're asking Michigan, Mister. Oh, back in the day, all we had was the bases. Yeah, well, but nowadays we know so much about trees and know that the harmful layer of a tree is simply right behind that bark layer, which is the cambium. And just as simple as using a double rope system up in a tree, you can burn the cambium layer completely by just running your rope through it. That's why we use cambium savers now. That's why we got bollards. That's why we use false crotch, especially if you're just making wounds a lot of times when you run ropes through the crotches and stuff. So I think that's why it kind of has worked its way out of the system nowadays. You made a few porta wraps. Oh, really? That's cool. Was in the, I'm just north of Lip here. That thin area is so sensitive. Oh, right on. Alright, well, now I'm going to show you, and I'm going to do this for Josh Man. Josh Man is going to be the first video that I review for the channel on the video reviewing. I'm still trying to come up with a name for that video series. So if anybody comes up with something good, leave it in the comments or something. But yeah, I'm gonna review his last video, and we'll see how that goes. If you guys end up liking it, like I said, we'll move it to a live feed format to where you guys can interact with me as we review them. And I want to bring some attention to some of these good channels that are out there that just don't have a platform yet. Like they don't have a big platform yet. Maybe we can. I just want to help some channels grow. I feel like I've had help from the people that are here, you know, but like I've never had some big channel say, "Hey, go to this guy's channel." Um, I'm by no means a big channel, but I have a bigger channel than some, so I figure why not share and we'll get the word out about everybody else's channels because I'm seeing a lot of good content out there that is a bummer that people are missing it. So Josh Man will be first, and if you want to volunteer yourself for second or third or somewhere along the line, or you know, we'll figure out how we'll do that. But that's coming very soon. May really get into that this evening or tomorrow. So what brought up Josh Man is now I'm going to show you my GoPro stuff, and he wanted to know how I do my mount for my helmet and stuff like that. And I did a video like this, and apparently it just crashed. So well, I'm going to be turning 60 next month. Oh shoot! And when I started off, I didn't have any fancy equipment. It's pretty interesting to see all the stuff that's coming up with now. That's awesome, Dan. That's awesome to have such a long career, man. It's rare in this. So, I mean, it's really rare. So, congrats to you. Okay, here's another debatable question. What's your view on spurs other than takedowns? Um, I don't. Okay, if I am taking off a large section of a tree, I will use spurs. Large limbs, if I feel like I could do the uh, the work with no problem. It's just large sections where I'm doing limb walks. If I'm taking that limb off, I may wear my spurs, but I have like the world's smallest spurs. I almost have like competition uh, log climbing spurs. They are so little. So mine barely mine won't touch. I can limb walk without any issues, and they never get anywhere near touching. But yeah, I will use my spurs. I will wear them, but I will use a rope walking system. I never spur when I'm not taking off. So that's I spent 90% of my career not doing that though. So it's not my place to sit here and dog on somebody that does wear spurs and hasn't had the chance to learn it yet. But if you think if you think spurs is hard, you've not seen hard until you do it with no spurs. So the you don't realize how much you use them until you take them away. That's just where I'm at. I'm just working a good crotch. Yeah, right on, Dan. You can do my videos, Mike. Right on, Scoot. We'll definitely get onto one of yours. I like to gap some of my customers. Yeah, me too. Yeah, you know what? The next video I'm gonna put out. Um, lady said I cut down the wrong tree. Yeah, I cut down two of the wrong trees. Those who follow me on Instagram maybe seen the live stuff, my stories for that day. It was not. She was not happy, and so I'll show you guys that. I didn't think I got it on video, and I was just looking at it. It's actually at that creek cut, but yeah, she was not happy. She didn't like me. So that'll be something we'll do next. Alright, y'all. I gotta skip out for some. Right on, man. Be careful and dude, just keep doing your thing, buddy. I think your channel's gonna grow quick. So no spurs on trims. I'm held to standard. Yeah. And dude, I can do whatever the hell I want. That's the thing. It's just I have my own standards and I won't do it. It is so hard to on my body and you regret it. But then the satisfaction when you get down to know that you did it the right way, you didn't cut a single corner, is more than rewarding. And you set yourself apart. And, you know, I could get away with it in some of these podunk towns that I work in and live in and stuff like that. But then I go to the cities and then I need to, you know, still be at that standard. I use these smaller ones as practice, you know, until you get them big ones where it's a must and you don't know how to do it. That would be a bummer. So I've been there. It was a long process to get away from it. So Our spurs and redwoods were 2 inches. Yeah, mine are itty bitty. And I think some of those large, bark trees you could probably get away with spurs not being an issue. So super short gaps. Yeah, me too, Scoop. Mine are itty bitty. Here you there. I use spurs on a trim job. You just gotta set your line beforehand. Yeah, I will if I'm doing certain little spots, certain sections of that tree. If I need to limb walk, the ability to get on the side of the limb and walk out with my spikes is a must. So. All right, let me see if I can slide this table out of the way a little bit. Oh damn, there went the legs to my table. Dang, that sucks. I like that table. It's got this big ass log on it now, that's why. Alright, we're gonna try to make this work. GoPro. So, here's my helmet. It has a GoPro mount on each side. One there, one there. Most of my footage and helmet cam comes from one camera. I use this. It is the Hero Session. Or no, it's I think it's just the regular Session actually. It's not the Session 5. It's the older one, or 6, or whatever the very last one was. I love this little camera. It's super compact, single button, no display on the back. I actually had a metal case, but I lost the back to it. That was well worth the money until I lost the back, like I said. That metal case, come with this really cool tool for GoPros. I don't know if you can see that. It's got this little nipple thing there at that end. It's got this on this end. And if you look here, let's see if I can find one. Oh, these GoPro knobs, it fits right on it like a wrench. Without the, oh, there it is. So it fits on like that. Or that other piece just slides into the end here. And it's just a wrench to get your stuff tight or undo it real quick. Pretty nice. It was really cool when I got it with the cameras, but this is my normal setup for my helmet. I go with this case, this camera. Sounds like my dog's outside. It sounds like he may be cold. Let me sit that there, and I will be right back. Make sure he's not still here. I have a rig and a 5 Hero. I have a Hero Silver. Monster. Huh. I don't know what the heck that was. That was weird. Something made all kinds of noise. So yeah, if you look here on this camera, it actually has this swivel that does a full 360. These things are a must. You definitely need these to be able to spin it around and do what you need. Have a wonderful day, everyone. Just got a call. Oh, right on. Hey, be safe. And thanks for hanging out. I appreciate it. Dang, now I just heard him bark. I knew he was up there. Dude, come in. Don't be crazy. Come on, go over and sit down. Here, play with something. Play with this. Alright. So, yeah, I take that. Yeah, these things are awesome. That, to be able to get that 360 on it is, dude, it's so nice. So, I'll take this and I'll click it into the side here. Dude, stop! Knock it off. Where's my damn glove? Where's my glove? Oh, this guy's pushing my buttons. Dang, he's got my glove somewhere too. Oh, there it is. Alright, so this little jerk will leave me alone for a little bit. Alright, so I'll set this camera up here on the side. And the problem with that, these like, you know, mounts being on the side is that then I need to take and spin the camera around. And I usually look at my camera, you know, my helmet for like this. And then I'll hook it up and push it there. What's nice about these cases is that each section has a space in it, the top, so you can actually take and spin these sections around, because they're a square, they're a cube, and hook them up, and then now I got it set to where I can just reach out and hit the button. That's a pretty good setup. Same thing over to this side, except for I actually took one swivel, or one mount is this direction on the side. The other mount has been pretty close, but it's up and down. So then I take the same setup, I hook it up, and then from there I can take, again, close my blind down, and then set my swivel here to exactly where I want. It's got an up down here, and then a swivel that does everything else. So that'll give me the pretty much straight up and down shot that I would look for. I don't use that too much. I usually try to go off to the side because it gives a view. I usually go with my right arm because I'm right-handed more often. Then what's nice is when you have this, you can, dude, stop. Stop it right now. Or you're gonna get in trouble. That dog. Stop! So, you can take these things. I bought these additions and stuff, different attachments, different swivels. This thing turns every which way. It can turn possibly up, down, there. It bends at every union. So I'll take these and add them to my swivel here and end up having it, you know, way up here or off to the side. Or there's so many options with swivels and attachments that you can buy for these things that will change everything. All of them have the same GoPro kind of mount system here, so you can switch this camera off and put this one on. Then I have the other camera is always on this clip, which used to have a gooseneck, which these are really nice, or what I would prefer, but it broke and I lost the screw for the other end, so this thing doesn't work anymore, so I use this. That gooseneck came on this clip, and it's probably the best investment as far as my GoPro stuff, because I can put it anywhere. So that's the main pieces of everything that I use to GoPro everything. Here's a small look. Each one of them cases probably has 15 or no, maybe 10 or more SD cards in them. It's ridiculous. So, but yeah, that's for the most part. There's that, and then here I'll show you. I think in my camera bag that I have, that's pretty much all that I keep, I would think. Here's the rest of that swivel, like where it lost the screw. I have another attachment piece there. Different mounts that I keep in here. Screws. Then I got up in the top, I usually keep like a battery pack so I can charge. Here's a couple more swivels, like directional things here that are real nice. I keep all these parts that way I can at any point I can change it up if I feel like, you know, I've done enough videos with that certain angle. It allows me to switch to, you know, a new angle and change things up a bit. So with that, let's see. Pilot the pumps off fluid. Everyone gloves, who needs them? Yeah, I do when it's cold like this. I don't wear gloves any other time, but when my hands are cold, I wear gloves. So, sometimes I'll take like this and hook, if you notice, this used to have like some headphones or something in it, but I'll clip this on. This will hold like my cameras and stuff and hook onto my saddle. It came with a carabiner. I don't know what it's really meant for, but guy's a jerk. This is just a bunch of, it looks to be, yeah. Oh, okay. Holy cow, you know what this is? Dude! Get over here! Oh, I'm gonna kill you. Stop! I'm done playing. I'm gonna kick you out. You can go outside and freeze. Where's my other glove? Go lay down. Go lay down. Ah. I forgot what I was. Oh, yeah. Check out what I just found. All right. Thought I lost them in the move. Steelborn stickers. I totally forgot I had them. I still have my Masonic stickers that I forgot to put on my truck too. I don't know if any of you guys, I'm a Mason, so I don't know if anybody other, stop! Jeez, dude. So destructive. The guy just tears everything up. Doing the same thing to my... Alright, so... next live feed. Maybe I'll give a few stickers away. I only have a few, I don't have very many left, but... I mean, it's not like I need them, so... if you guys want them, maybe I do some giveaways and give some of them out. I keep a bunch of like cleaning cloths and stuff like that in here, eyeglass cleaner, stuff like that to clean up my cameras. I used to carry this big bag, but I don't anymore. I kind of compacted everything down into this little box here. But I used to carry this big lunch pail thing here, and it just had so much stuff always. I got a few more GoPro attachments here I was going to show you guys. This here is the chest mount. So it's like a kind of like my 4 SRT chest thing. It hooks up somehow to where this thing is facing the top somewhere. Let's see. Can you tell I haven't worked much? It goes around like that, and this thing goes to the front right here. It's pretty neat. I did a little, maybe I'll use it in like the next video. And we'll do like with this bracket thing on here, we can take it and put it out and point it back up or something. Francisco, what's going on, buddy? How you been? But yeah, this thing is pretty cool, especially if you're doing falling videos, and the helmet view can be a little wobbly sometimes, so the chest usually gets a good shot of, you know, the, you know, stomp and the cut and stuff. So yeah, the chest GoPro thing is pretty cool. I would say it's worth buying if anybody thinks about it. Other than that, I just have a whole bunch of like extra lenses and silly stuff like that, so that I can always like switch, you know, the cameras out if need be. But other than that, I don't really have much more GoPro stuff. That's pretty much it. But that's all I use to do a channel, and I plan on doing a video here real soon on how I make a YouTube video. So maybe that'll help some of you out if you're thinking about making videos. So if I missed your comment, I'm sorry. Do you think you can, hang on, do you think you and Corey of the Human Gym will do some more work together? You know what's really, I don't know. Yeah, maybe. It depends on Corey, really. I'm here for Corey if Corey needs me. I've tried to make that pretty clear to him and let him know that, he's kind of not alone. I'm not far from him. I can get there and I can help him. I've tried to help him since he's been down and out, and he's kind of like me and doesn't take much help and really hasn't even answered me. So it's a real good possibility. I would like to work with the guy again, and I would like to return the favor that he came and worked with me and refused to let me pay him. So I would like to return the favor. So yeah, I could see it happening in the future, especially if we both stay in our lanes here and we keep doing what we're doing. So I would say it'll bring us back together soon. Got lots of no rain here. Nothing but snow. Tons of it. My little guy's getting ready to flip out. He's gonna kill me if I don't let him inside. I don't have a whole lot going on, guys. Got some saws to sharpen. Hey, let's see how long you guys, those who've been here, see if you guys have been here long enough to know what this is. What is it? What is it, monster? Huh? Shh, shh. Don't say it loud. They'll hear you. And you'll give it away. He knows what it is, so. Yeah. Pretty close. This, not only can be used to tree mark. Yeah, it does both. This trigger would clamp down a throw ball string up there. It runs through and up to this little wiggle thing here. Hangs off. You hold the trigger there. You flick it up. Okay. Then this piece here clips onto a 5-gallon bucket, and you reel your line back in with it. So I got this sent to me in a package from Tree Stuff from Luke's Floor. They said, tell me if you can get any use out of it. They didn't tell me what it was used for. So Nate, how you doing, buddy? But yeah, throw ball string. I guess it could be used for bow fishing. Yeah. It's kind of like a bow fishing reel, probably. Guys, Nate, sorry to run on you, but I got to get inside. I'm done for the night, guys. I'm going to pack up the cameras, go inside, maybe work on some footage, eat some dinner, all that good stuff, and spend some time with the wife. So, I hope I was able to maybe entertain you for a little bit. Maybe you've seen something you'd never seen before. Or maybe I just helped you waste an hour of your life. But regardless, I had fun. I hope you all had fun too. I'll catch you on the next one. Tree Mark, see you, buddy. Thanks for being here. You could use that. Greg, see you, brother. I appreciate you. See you later, Nate. You guys stay safe. Don't bye, Mom. Don't say it louder. Come on. Huh? That's rude. Bye, guys. Stay safe.